Hi, my name is Johnson, and in this tutorial, I'll show you how you can easily increase your overall SEO score making use of the Blocksy WordPress theme. Now, to increase your SEO scores, you need to improve your overall SEO checklist, whatever role you have spelled out in your checklist. Now, this can also include your content and your overall website design, talking about the code, the theme, and your arrangement of the layout. Also, take a look at your WordPress loading speed and image SEO and your to actually increase it. I'll be talking about the usage of the Blocksy WordPress theme because it's also a theme that I actually use a whole lot. So I can confidently say that the Blocksy WordPress theme will actually improve your overall SEO score. Now, the Blocksy WordPress team have been tested on Google PageSpeed, score at a score of 95%, on GTmetrix PageSpeed Score 100%, and Pingdom Performance Grade 92%, and GTmetrix YSlow Score 88%. In terms of speed, you can actually tell you that the Blocksy WordPress team is lightning fast. Actually, it is rank top speed on most of the testing tools. So, as I said, as I've written here with truth, I can actually confirm that the blocks C WordPress term is uh, really good for your improving your SEO score. I can give an example myself because I had to remove Autoptimize and WP Super Page and even the lazy load image plugin from my WordPress installation because blocks actually already made up for this. In terms of speed, in terms of purchase, in terms of lazy loading your images that you use in designing your site. Blocksy actually got all this. So on most of my blogs, I actually when I decided to install Blocksy, that's the theme used on my WordPress website, I actually uninstalled to optimize the bliss cache and the lazy load image plugin because I was not needed for it actually. So I got to remove it. So now let's talk about the advantages of using a Blocksy WordPress theme to improve your overall SEO score. As I said previously, Blocksy is a very beautiful theme. Yeah, it's a good. And it also comes with different ready-made design that you can actually use depending on the kind of business that you intend to run using your WordPress installation. Now, it's also a clean theme created specifically to work with the Gutenberg editor, and it can also work with Elementor too. For those of you who are actually comfortable using the Elementor platform, it is also built with a clean and professional code. It is extremely lightweight, yes, extremely lightweight, and it has a number of options for customization. It has easy settings for the layout options, for the header options, footer options, color options, and as I said before, it's actually compatible with most of the WordPress page builders. Either you want to use the Gutenberg, either you want to use Elementor or whatever um, WordPress page editors or page builders that you want to make use of. It's highly compatible with most of them. It is highly responsive, I tell you. With Blocksy, you actually do not need to use an AMP plugin because the plugin is, I mean, it is plugin because the theme itself is actually mobile responsive. It is also translation ready. It's optimized and very good when you intend to use it for WooCommerce if you're running an e-commerce site. It has a live WordPress customizer. As you customize it, you see the effect live as you as you're changing your settings on it. It also have a simple and highly intuitive design. It has a built-in search system. It also has multiple header styling and of course it has a custom logo upload option. Now let's go straight to installation of WordPress on the Blocksy plugin. Now I'm showing you an installation from the demo creator teams. Yeah, demo creator teams. Now you should take a look at it. This is typical Blocksy WordPress. One of the ready-made themes installed here. I actually also make use of it on my own SEO blog, SEO website, so I can actually tell you that Blocksy is okay. Blocksy is actually okay. Now let's take a look at the customizer. Under the general options, you have general, where you can work on the layout, set the width, the content area spacing, the narrow container maximum width. So this is another layer. That's the width of the screen as you the screen of your website as you want it to be, the layout of your website as you want it to be. So under layout, you can get all that. Then you have the buttons, the size of the buttons, the overall effect, all this, and here you can actually go on and include your the font and background for your buttons. I have the breadcrumbs and the breadcrumbs from where you can choose whichever one. I have rank mount actually installed, so it's giving me actually showing me it's either using a rank mount or using the default one. The default one. So I have the font element. Let's show the font color of any font that you choose to type of font that you choose to work with Blocksy WordPress theme. Depending on the email platform that you choose to use with it. So, the entry content, that's the content spacing. But one thing with Blocksy is actually give you lot of options to customize it. This is the social network account where you can put Learnable, Apple Podcast, Behance, CodePen, YouTube. So Facebook group, Facebook Messenger. Just scroll through and you see lot of them. Reddit, Skype, Slack, Snapchat, SoundCloud, Spotify, Telegram, TikTok. So you can actually include virtually WordPress, WhatsApp, YouTube, Yelp, Sing, Vivo. So from any part of the world, depending on the kind of social network platform that you're comfortable with. Now under the visitor engagement, here you can include your Google Analytics and you can turn up your schema markup here and turn on your open meta data here. So here you can put your Facebook page URL. So you can see that. So if you need the frame surrounding your website, you can turn this on. Then you go to manage options. Here you can export your customizations into your other WordPress process settings. So yes, only under general. When you go to header, here you can set your header options, your account, button, HTML. Here you can decide to move your logo from here. You can decide to move it down here if you want. If you want to come down here, or you can decide to take it back here. So it all depends on how you want it. As it's showing your desktop header, it's also showing your mobile header here. So the way it's going to look in mobile, you can see it here. It's going to look in mobile, the way it's going to look in the desktop. So view both you apply your settings. So that's that and there. Then you move back to the footer. Same way you can include your so you can also include header. You can work on the footer too. Here you can click here and enter your copyright messages here. So copyright messages where you want it. Copyright. Then socials and writing here the widget area in the footer. So here you can also work on the sidebar. How do you want it to look? How do you want the sidebar to appear? Sidebar width, you can set the percentage here and the gap between the main page and the sidebar here too. So the title for the sidebar, do you want a sticky sidebar? You can turn this on if you want it. Sidebar visibility data. And this is the design for sidebar, the font size, show the sidebar, the color, and the rest of it. So here you have the colors. You choose the color the way you want it. As you can see, color 1, color 2, color 3, color 4. Now all these colors actually are the ones that are reflected here. So this shows your base color, the links color for your links, the color for text selection, color for builders, and this is the color for your heading section to assist. You see it all through here. So you go back and typography, which has to do with your font system. So you get it what make a use of regular, which is the default system and the default font. So also change the font family for each of your heading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up to 6. So I'm changing from block quotes. So as you can see, that's actually gives you a leverage to actually perform a lot of options, and you begin to wonder what actually is left in this free version. And what about the paid version? What actually is left, for you to will make you to want to get the paid version. Now here also, making instead of using your plugins like Autoptimize and Co, as I said, I actually turn it off. I have that you have a dynamic CSS output here. Do you want it as inline? So you can disable image script to make your this area is actually to increase your website loading speed. You can let's load images if you already got it. So how do you want let's load your image? Want it to face circle or none? So this the settings. Yeah, post tag. You can come here and choose your. You want your block title to appear. Go ahead and do it. Now, under this place, you have your block structure. What kind of structure or design do you want? How do you want the block structure to be? I mean, the design for your block. You can come here and choose. Now here, and what is the number of posts you want to show on the front page of your blog post page? Go ahead. I have it here, and you can decide to put it to 10. So it's your choice how you want it. I have the card options here too. The card options you rearrange your posts and show what you want to appear first. You can decide to move your title down as you want it. I want the title up, then it's follow the feature email process. So you can decide to move this down this way. I don't want it that way. This is where I want it. So I have to rearrange it the way I actually want it. So that's that. And turn on the sidebar here and the page nation here. So that's another blog post. For a single post to something tissue design, how do you want it to appear? A single blog post, you can go ahead and turn this on if you want. Then the share box, if you want it on, turn it on. Go ahead and turn on your post tag if you want to, and the post abbreviation too. So related posts, you want to turn on the related post, turn it on here. Subscribe form and the comment section, you want to turn those on, turn them on and click publish. So you have your category setting here too. You can actually use also turn on the page title, categories, choose the structure that you actually prefer. Number of posts you want to open the category. As I said before, this is only choice and card options too. So that's the same way. I already started here. As I said the other time, you can actually move it, choose, rearrange it the way you want. That is the way I want it. Title first, sound, feature post. Yeah, because I want the search engine to be able to read the title first, then the sound, and the image too. So the image too actually is optimized too. So after categories, you have the pages. Set it out time. Same way you have under your posts, the way you have under your pages to set the title, the design the way you want it. Set up your feature image in your comment. So after pages, you have your auto page. So we give it actually the leverage to set each of the pages you're gonna have on your website. So this is the auto page. Set it the way you want, how you want it, and set the number of posts to appear for each. If you have more than one author that posts on your website, you can select this. It shows the amount of posts, even if it's just one person, it shows the amount of posts and that is attached to that person, that author. So that's it. And you have your card options here too, the same way. Rearranging this to title, post meta, featured image, taking excerpt here now, feature image before the post meta. So I'll leave it that way. Now leave it that way. This the publish button. So come back. On top page you have the search page too. You can choose how you want result of your search page. I choose this and scroll it down. Number of posts 10. I also rearrange it to title first and followed by accept, followed by then the feature image and the post title. That's it. So once I publish it, go back. So this is search page. And depending on the plugin that you've also installed, you're gonna have all these too. So you can also go ahead and set it up depending on how you want it. So that trending post and cookie setting also has a cookie setting for you. You can actually set it where you're trying to post, the post you want to appear or any of this. So that your source. So trending post. Then you have the cookies content. How do you want to do it? On the left hand side, sideways like this, or overlay on at the bottom of the site. Tapping your essentially from here you can also provide a link back to your um, policy page, your privacy policy page. Yes. So you have the core which has to do with your site identity, your title, your logo. Yeah. Then you have the menus. You can set your menu the way you want it. Then you have your home page settings. Yeah. So the other sessions that you can write a code here if you know how to write codes. And apart from that, so we can see all that you can do actually with the Blocksy WordPress theme. As I said before, I use it because I actually believe what it can achieve is fast, and it's actually very cool to use, and also good for increasing your overall SEO score. So that will bring our video to an end, and please do not forget to like and to share this video. Thank you.